Okay, pale knight here. I'm ready with Operation Chariot, turn 8 with the Comintern. So I'm declaring war on the Germans and the Italians. So I'm at war with the Axis, basically, not Japan, mind you, but I'm at war with Germany and Italy. And as such, my infantry class units are one less this turn, and for that reason, the counter, the auto counter in tabletop doesn't work properly, and that's why I wrote down the numbers here, and they should add up to 42, the money I have in my bank. So 16 and 12 and 2 times, yeah, so that should be 42, if I'm not mistaken. So those are my purchase, and this one is nagging me a bit because I never ever lend lease from the Comintern to the allies. However, a bit of justification for that in this particular game, with how Germany is actually positioned. Very much in my own interest to have the British potentially fight some of my battles for me. If they can get rid of the Germans here in London, that would greatly benefit me. And there's more to that story because obviously Germany is my single greatest enemy. Whatever I can do to weaken them, I will do so. The people have spoken. Anyway, to the tech, I rolled on on the Dice Maiden in Discord. That was pretty shitty. Let me just find the numbers. 1 second. So it was a 9 on advanced artillery. So that actually was a hit. And then factories was, I think, a 5. And jet was a 1. Rocket was a 6. So 1 out of 4. Artillery at stage 2. Okay, so moving on to combat movement. I will need rating markers. Down here. Little coastal sub. It's going to raid the Italian line. Up here, the seaplane will raid the Germans' Baltic line. 1, 2. So it's a 2 move. And here's another reason for declaring war on the Germans. My air transport in Leningrad can go 1, 2, 3 to Western Germany and bring my airborne. Now, the reason for doing that is because I can get rid of the seaplane and both of these transport planes, as nothing else is inside this zone. There is no defending units, and the German fighter is not allowed to do any scrambling. So for that reason, I'm getting rid of these. I'm going to need a Russian marker. That's now Russian occupied. The major factory is a small one. And the air transport will, this is non-combat movement, but he will land back in the 94th, obviously, up in Leningrad. Other than that, my attacks will be This guy goes out and meet the coastal defense ship. We'll move one destroyer up here. 2 destroyers up here. So these will fight that guy. In Vipuy, the motorized is gonna tow the artillery in here. The 3 infantry is going to go in. Against the 3 infantry up here. They will bring 2 fighters. Up here, tanks, and the infantry is going into Lapland. Tactical will go 1, 2, joining them. The thing, oh yeah, here down here, my 3 infantry is going to go into Azerbaijan. Oops, sorry, I thought that was an occupation marker. Use this one. Here we go. I think that's it for combat. Wait, let me just turn these guys also. No more Mongolian recruitments. These guys are going to be Russian. And they will move a little bit. This is non-combat movement. I'm just going to do that. I hope everybody will forgive me for doing so. One up here. Up here. They haven't done anything, by the way. They also missed their recruitment. And they're not moving. So they're pretty happy with how they are right now. I think nothing needs to happen here. Let me just check. What is in 97? Okay. In that case, I'm not leaving Mongolia undefended. This guy was in central Mongolia. We'll just move in here. This is fine. Just not going to have to. Let's not do that. You know what? If he wants to attack me, I'll go to wartime. That's perfect. Oh yeah. While I remember, I rolled for income Soviet Union, and they rolled a single. I won. How about that? What the hell? But they are 22. Anyway, just going to double check everything over here. No, I don't want to move any of this. This is fine. So it would be non-combat movement. So let's do these fights. I need to do the rating. I need a 6-sided die for that. Don't remember if there's anyone that's already colored, but I'm going to do this. Just tint it something else like green. Red will be the Russian sub at a +1 against the, we're playing for 1 IPP. So here we go. Yeah, that's 1. So 1 damage. 1 down to, for the Italians. Almost didn't make it. Seaplane rating the Baltic line. Again, the red one will be the Russians and the green will be the Germans. Zero, nothing. And then we have these fights up here. Let's do this guy. Will be the tactical. Then I have 2 tanks at 3 and a single guy at 2. He will be defending with the round 1. That's a 4. So these are the attackers. This is the defense. Again, clarifying, this one is the strategic. Sorry, tactical. Oh, I get 1 hit. That was a whole bucket of pretty much nothing, but I do get a hit on the tactical bomber. So the infantry dies. Lapland is mine. Now the tanks will blitz into Finland and tag the tactical will tag along. So this dice is not in play. He's still defending on a 4. Rolling again. Yep. He's dead. It's a success. Let me get the marker again. Okay, this guy will land back in 94th, just doing that right away. So this fight, that's a little bit less cool, but I do have 2 at 6. Those are the fighters. Oh, I have a first strike at 3. Let me just roll that one. So this is the first strike at 3. Nothing. Okay, so I will reuse that because I do have 2 at 2. Wait, it will be 2. This will be a 3. That's an infantry that's accelerated by the artillery. And then I'm just going to roll the attackers first. So this guy is a 1. That's the motorized infantry in marshes. So these are all going to attack now. These are 6s. This is a 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay, that's total annihilation. That's cool. So they are all dead, but they do defend. So let's do this. These 3 guys. Let's do it properly. So there's another blue one. 3 at 4, defending in Vipuli. Terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves. Okay. This guy goes here. Okay. Seaplane is landing in Kola. 1, 2. And oh, we have another fight. This one, I almost forgot about it. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? I have a 3 first strike. So the pink one failed before. Let's see what happens now. I have a 3 at first strike. Very nice. Okay. So destroyers. Okay, Finland under pressure. And they do become German because I am at war with Germany. So let's have country, artillery. Does he have an artillery? Yes, he does. And he has possibly, nope, he doesn't. So oh, come on. Bless you. German. So Grabbing a Reichmarker. Oh, 1 up for Germany. Fantastic. Okay, that is, I believe that's the attacks for this round. Cleaning this one up a little bit. Okay. So Russia, non-combat movement, these two guys into southern Ukraine. 3, oh wait, yeah, all 4 of these guys into Kiev. The planes up here are, they can land in Smolensk. I believe the German threat for now is less than it was a round ago, so that's good. The tank destroyers, simply move to Kursk. These North Caucasians, no, they're not. That's fine. Did not have another plane to land. No, it already landed up here. So these Soviet infantry, want them railed into southern Ukraine. That's it. That's it. Oh yeah, that's true. I can actually rail one of my factories. I'm gonna rail the, instead of one of the infantry. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that this turn. That's fine. So that's the Russian move. Combat and non-combat should be done at this point. I don't want the British to do some damage to me, so I'm just gonna do this. That's good. Okay, so placing units. I'm doing the Lend-Lease, which will end up in Scotland, I believe. I don't know if it can actually arrive in port, but it will be here. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's bad. The sack on this German. Are you mad? I'm sorry. That is just the most unhinged attack I've seen in a while. Okay, anyway. Forcing the entire game in a really strange direction. I'm just going to drop everything under the 94th. 1 second. So taking these 4 into 94 and another guy. No, 1 Marine. As a matter of fact, might as well just have both Marines up here. No, I want 1 Marine over here. Entry. Okay, and then these thing going in over here. Land leasing everywhere. these 4. No, I need 1 guy in Moscow at all times, just because I might overlook something. It would suck. Yeah, just bringing the brigade in here as well. 3 times militia into Transcaucasia. And 2 in Kiev. Two in Novosibirsk. I mean, screw that. I might have 1 in. No, this is fine. So there we go. That, I believe, concludes the. Oh wait, I need to do income as well. Now I have 5 in bonus, so 27 for next round. And that concludes the Russian turn 8. Take care.